Hello, hello, hello. We are back again on Last Epoch. Hope you're all having a good one. Let's go ahead, turn down the music just a tad. All right. We are here. We are playing the Sorcerer, making good on my promise that I made it back in Cycle 1.0 that I would play Sorcerer. Man, he feels so slow. 20% movement speed. Fine Panion Study. Alright, cool. Well, I hope you guys are all having a good one. Wait, am I unable to... Oh. Nobody saw that. We're looking for students. Got it. Okay. Man, it's another hot day out there. So the Master Yi guide has been finished. It's been uploaded to YouTube, and it will be going live tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. Probably better than what I had. Okay, cool. So the only unique I brought into this was fire starters. Yeah, only using Firestarter's torch. Hey, Rinda, oh my gosh, 12 months. Thank you so much for being subscribed for 12 months. Okay. Okay, what's good? Okay. That's ward retention. Is it worth it? Let's put a point here. Yeah, we may or may not need this one, but we can always respec later. And we're going Sorcerer. Oh, okay. Well, that seems nice. Ward per second per 10 max mana. Oh, that's probably our first mana regen per 100. Oh, okay. Effects doubled after expensive spell. Okay, well, Meteor's pretty expensive. That was fun yesterday, doing some Hunt Showdown. I also took the opportunity because my buddies were off for the day. Though we spent, I think, the entire day just me and Trader. My skill at the game greatly diminished as we kept going on. I think it was just playing it over and over again. Because I played 3 rounds with Fiction earlier today before the stream. I had an hour. We played 3 rounds. First round was bad. Just got absolutely stuffed. And then the next 2 rounds we did well. We killed players. I think I took down a duo. They were trying to kill Fiction. They actually took him down. Necroed him. Popped the other guy in the chest once, and it was enough to take him out. I was like, okay. I think we're gonna have fun with Sorcerer. I have a couple other build guides I'll upload. I think I'm gonna spend some time with Sorcerer. I didn't see a build guide for what I wanted to do, so I might just have to kind of hobble something together. And I'm not very familiar with the mage class. I played it once. Wait, did I ever specialize into a second skill? Oh, I did. Thank God. Is there anything that gives me movement speed after teleport? That would be very nice. Can make it last longer. Let's take another point here. Just get a little bit of ward whenever we... Oh, we're going to need some ward retention. Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to keep working on leveling up this cast speed. Okay, we can't do anything there. Oh, +1 to fireball. Nice. Let's throw on a little bit of intelligence. Ward per second. Okay, that could be good. Over a shield. Give me a little bit of crit chance. Let's throw on some elemental resistance. There we go. Yeah, Oh, I need to take a point. Ward gain per 10 health. Oh. Honestly, that doesn't sound as valuable. No, nothing's gonna replace my weapon until, probably Empowered Monoliths. Stand back. Okay, and we are going Sorcerer.
You seem a little. This is what is like. Don't pee, my big stays.
What level can we use Blood of the Exile? That could be a really good movement speed boost.
I cannot do that.
I cannot do that. Choose Mastery. Spells deal 1% more damage per 2 mana cost up to 50.
I see that you are still you. That strength will be necessary if our world, our reality, is to have any hope.
Okay, so we unlock some new moves. Yeah, let's grab some extra projectiles. I don't want that. As cool as the base speed and range. Oh yeah, look, we can pick that up. 4 mana cost. Okay, so let's read what Sorcerer does. 50 mana, spells deal 1% more damage per 2 mana cost. So we're going to be dealing 2% more damage with Fireball. Let's go ahead and spec out of that, because I already know I want to take Meteor. Proves Meteor's base critical strike chance. Has a chance to deal damage in a significantly chance, 10% chance. When above 400 mana. Oh, hey, what up, Xavier? Fire grants the Craterborn buff, granting additional fire penetration, increased cast speed for a short duration. Does not stat. Okay, let's take 1 point there. Let's take 2 points here. This does not have cooldown. Sure, let's try that out. Little extra war generation. We're very fiery. How you doing, Xavier?
Why, thank you. There is an old passage to the surface.
Gods be with you.
I will dispel.
Stay safe.
Greetings. Greetings.
Well, let's put it here. An extra 28%. I mean, these are just increases to damage. I think we'll do that.
I cannot.
Yeah, what you up to today, Xavier? Trying to make a Void Knight build using Void Beams. Decided to go full dot using Aberos Command, Void Cleave Aura. Ooh, that sounds fun. You think it has potential? Absolutely. Let's put Meteor here. Ah, shoot. I want to try out my new skill. Yeah, that is going to take a while. So, fall speed.
I cannot do that.
Cool guys turn around and walk away from explosions. Sunglasses on.
The cultists had a philosophy.
I should look for a better helmet. Then when we get to the next town, I'll set up a basic loot filter. Focus.
I cannot do that.
Meteor is pretty cool, but it's difficult to sustain the mana cost. Yeah. Well, I know all I want to do is play Meteor. So I'm going to have to figure it out. We might be spending a little bit of time on this dude. Static orb +1. Can we add mana? There we go. Flat mana. It's very satisfying. I like it. I just needed to show up a little bit more. Like show up a little bit faster.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Greetings.
Okay. We'll take an extra point here. I don't think any of that's going to be worth. We took a point out of there. I think I like the idea of cast speed and fire shred. Okay, so we're not going shrapnel. I was thinking this, make it fall faster. 20% higher mana cost. Okay. Then if we come down here, we can grab a point in Aftermath and get a portion of our mana back. And then we can get fall speed here. And then we can increase the number of meteors. Oh, let's see. We got points. Let's come back to this later. I mean, it's giving us everything we need. So 5 points here would probably be worth it. I'm not sure about that. But 5 and 6 look like they'd be very valuable. Then we can get leech and fire penetration from here. Oh, and then we can gain ward per 15 current mana. Ward gained on fire hit. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Oh, and then 5 points here, yeah.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh, everything I need. A T4 and a T4? I mean, I'm going to lose my +1, but let's take it. Okay. I think that's good. Let's try and get a refund. There we go. Get some more ward per second. I want to grab that waypoint. Please go away. Hey, what up, Maxim? What are you up to today, Maxim? What are you doing? What are you slaying? What builds are you working on? One more point. Nice.
I cannot do that.
Your Void Knight got into Empowered Monoliths? Excellent. Did you find a world splitter that suited your requirements?
Fools!
Still working on it? Yeah. I get you. Okay. Nothing special except a top rolled with 1 LP T7 void melee damage. Flat. Oh, okay. Yeah. That sounds incredible. Let's... that sounds really good, man. Let's create a new filter. Sorc 1.1. So we're going to add the rule rarity and we're going to hide normal magic. We'll keep the rares. And then we're going to add a new rule. We're going to be looking for affix. Anything mage related. I'll be looking for at least tier 3. And we're going to recolor these. We're going to make them orange, emphasize. And then let's look for intelligence, cast speed, spell damage, spell critical strike chance. No, we don't need spell blades. Damage type, fire, fire pen, critical strike multiplier is fine. I actually don't think we're going to want health. Ward, we'll take ward per second. Movement speed, mana. You going with I'm going with meteor. Mana, increase mana, mana and mana regen. Let's look here. Damage delta, sure. Chance to ignite on fire hit? No. Chance to increase fire aura? No, no, no. Flame ward charge and added ward. We'll look for levels in fireball. I don't know how long we're going to be leaning on fireball, but we'll take fireball, meteor, black hole. Let's throw in volcanic orb. Flame ward, flame rush. Let's throw on levels of frost claw just for good measure. And then if there's something that I'm going to be looking for later, we throw on attributes. Okay, confirm. And we'll make this tier 6. We're gonna recolor purple. Oh, and we want emphasize. And then we're gonna duplicate that rule. We're gonna make it tier 7. We're gonna make it red. Alright, and once I learn more about Mage, I'll probably update that with affixes that seem pretty cool. Yeah, I have 2 3LP meteor belts, Maxim, and honestly, like Frostclaw and all that other stuff, I know they're very good, and I could probably find a build guide very easily for those. But Meteor just sounds cool. I'm not aiming for, I'm pushing super high corruption and I'm killing everything. Yay. I'm just, what's cool? And Meteor sounds cool. So if I could do a 100 corruption and cast meteors and have my face get all tan from all the fire on screen, I think that's something noteworthy to shoot for. It's out tomorrow, Elden Cash Lord. The video's recorded, and it's been uploaded to YouTube. It goes live at 6 a.m. Pacific. No, that belt is dope. Yeah, it looks cool, you know? And I got 2 3LPs, so I mean that to me is screaming mess with me. Let's do Flame Ward. Let's pick up that. There's one where you can get an extra charge, right? Yeah, let's pick that up. And then duration, mana efficiency, that sounds cool. Grants additional fire damage to attacks and spells while active. That might be interesting, but let's go defensive first. Let's get some mana back. I tried it and my Sentinel build sucks. Okay, so what do you mean you tried it? Like, you made a Sentinel build, you tried it out, and it's like, eh. Oh, wait, that's right. You were talking yesterday about you're trying to put something together. Also, I'm debating still if I go hammer. Hammer throw's fun. Hammer throw's very reliable. I will say, like, hammer throw. You've never tried hammer throw. Okay. Nova hammers is pretty cool. I've personally done void hammers and bleed hammers this cycle, and they were both very effective. I feel like dot hammers this cycle are very potent to the point that I think volatile reversals getting changed because they've been very good. And honestly, they're very good because I feel like other sources of other hammer builds have been diminished. I don't think it's because dot hammer builds all of a sudden just got that much better. You tried Void Cleave and you're doing no damage? Okay. Yeah, you should be able to pick up a few tips in tomorrow's video, Eldon Cashlord. And Eldon, thank you for coming by the stream yesterday. Which one is better, Void or Bleed? I felt like I had more defensive options with Void. Bleed definitely does more damage. Bleed definitely does more damage. It has a lot of synergies. The thing is, Bleed has so many synergies, you feel compelled to take them, whereas Void can do a lot of damage on its own. So it kind of opens up some of your defensive layering, so to speak. Instead of taking a shield that gives you bleed chance, you take a shield that gives you really good block chance, right? That's how I felt. I pushed my Void build to 900 corruption. With proper tuning, I do believe it could do 1,000 corruption. It's not the fastest build. So if you're looking for speed, that's probably not the way. Oh, hey, what's good, Jesse? And greetings, Air Dragon. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, Air Dragon, the Wild West version of last Epoch didn't work out, apparently. EHG already scrapped that patch and recalled it. I don't think it's going to be redeployed. But if it ever does get redeployed, I'm going to have fun with it. Wink, wink. Steve? You haven't been here in a while. And you show up on the day I start Sorcerer? It's divine. It was meant to be. What's good, Steve? Hope everything's going well, man. I know you're probably been pretty busy. Yeah, I'm playing Sorcerer, my friend. What have I done to the real babbling bike? I'm making good on my promise. I've been working on a Room Master, been having a blast. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, ward per second. What? An imposter? That explains the Wild West LE stream yesterday. Yeah. We streamed some Hunt Showdown yesterday. It's a game I've been enjoying off stream, and I was just having too much fun yesterday. Yeah, I've been busy, but sometimes I jump in and listen. I appreciate the support, Steve. Thank you for being here, and yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, so Maxim, if you're playing Void Knight, I would go with the Void build just because you already have a number of synergies. You're going to be missing out on a few things that you could take if you were like Paladin. That's like the one good build I played on Paladin. Like, not the Master Yi build is good that I played yesterday. I had a lot of fun with it, but I felt like it'd probably be better on a Forge Guard. Smite and Ignite's not what it used to be. I sacrificed my level 71 Spellblade Ice Mage and became an all ice Rune Master. Pretty cool with the 666 ice damage. Yeah. Anything with the word extraction in the description is likely not in my wheelhouse. Hey, well, thank you for coming by. Thank you for coming by, Air Dragon. Yeah, it was. We were definitely playing an extraction shooter yesterday, and we grew impatient for sure. Instead of playing the good old move slowly, don't break any branches or alert the wild animals, we were like, let's run through the woods like madmen, and then, oh, we got killed. What? And still only have 4 starting idle slots? You madman. Just made coffee off work tomorrow, so it's last Epoch time. I just saw when you played the other game yesterday. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. Didn't stick around very long. I had things to do. No problem, man. I saw some people showed up and they stuck around for a little while. I appreciate the support. Dark and Darker is the only one that truly tempted me. Dark and Darker is something special. I had fun when I played it. I know it's back on Steam. I played it again and I wasn't feeling it. Personally, but that one's a true extraction. You gotta like go in there, find gear, extract, and then you can go back in with better gear. Whereas, you know, Hunt Showdown, you already go in with a loadout. And you go in to earn resources and take out other enemies. I think I'm going to farm gear for Void Cleave on my mage and play Shield Bash until I get high enough level. Yeah, that sounds good, man. Where's our babbling sentinel? Is this another imposter? Yeah, Mr. Jigsaw. Yeah, Mr. Jigsaw. I made a promise last cycle that I would play at least one non-sentinel class, and I said it would be Sorcerer, and then they wouldn't buff the snot out of it. So I was dragging my heels on playing it. I did play Warlock for a couple days. That was a lot of fun. So I decided, you know what, now's the time. Let's play some Sorcerer. And then we'll get back into Sentinel. I might have to level a Forge Guard, because a couple of the builds I played this cycle I think would actually be really good on Forge Guard. I'll give Hunt Showdown the nod it deserves for a different take on Extraction. I will be content with watching others play. It is not boring to watch, that's for certain. It can be, depending on who's playing. Like, if all they're doing is crouch walking the entire time, they don't try and get into any fights, and all they're doing is just extracting, then that can be kind of boring. But like at first, like yesterday was kind of weird because I just prestige. When you prestige in that game, you reset all your, it's like prestige in Call of Duty, right? You reset all your weapons and stuff. So I was kind of in a bad place. I had no cash to bring in good gear. So I was having to use off gear that I'm not used to using. I was missing all my shots. It was not going well. But I farmed up enough level XP and some cash. I can actually run some good loadouts. I ran 3 matches earlier today with Fiction. And we lost the first one terribly because I was trying out bow and arrow. And then the next one, I did a more budget but comfortable build, and we wiped a couple teams, extracted both times with the bounties. It was fun. How long am I going to be online tonight? Probably 2 more hours, maximum. I go back to work tomorrow. So, I'm planning on streaming tomorrow, but I'm just saying it now. There might be what's my guy saying? There is a possibility that I might not stream if I'm too exhausted. Because, you know, like, I was supposed to be taking 2 weeks off. I ended up taking just about 3 weeks because I had COVID the first week. That was unplanned. And then it rolled right into my 2 weeks off. And, yeah, I've been away from work for a very long time. It feels like it, at least. Getting out of the comfort zone, that's exactly right, man. Well, school season started again, so I'm going to go lurk while I prep food. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for being here, Air Dragon. Appreciate the lurk, man. You take care. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, Mr. Jigsaw, like I said, I was dragging my heels on playing Sorcerer because it got buffed and was arguably the best mastery in the game to play, and everybody was playing it, and I didn't want to look like I was joining the bandwagon just yet. I mean, maybe it looks more like it now because I played Sentinel this whole time, and all of a sudden I'm playing Sorcerer, but promise is a promise. What is this? No. Yeah. Well, you've been around here for a while, Maxim, so yeah, you remember, man. I just didn't expect Sorcerer to get buffed the way it did. I was like, yeah, guys, let's play Sorcerer. Who cares if it sucks? And then Sorcerer, best class in the game. I'm like, what? Anyways, think that's too little mana for my Rune Master. I only have 98 MP. I'm level 66, 836 HP. Wards tops up around 600 due to passive ward gen and ward retention for using a scepter. Anyways, think that's a little... I mean, it might be. I know if it was Sorcerer, that'd be way too... I don't even think you can have that low mana on Sorcerer. Like, I had 120... right off the rip after I picked my mastery because Sorcerer gets flat mana for just picking that mastery. I'm not sure. I played Rune Master before a long time ago. I mean, to me, feels a little low, but you're not level 100 yet, so yeah, you'll probably be fine. I mean, here's the thing. It's not low if, like, what you're casting and what you're doing is not... You don't feel like a flat tire. You know how to get Monument of Protection? Yeah, it's an axe, so you can go grind the monoliths looking for the axe nodes. I think that's in the... I think you'll have a good shot in the Reign of Dragons timeline, or... If you're Merchant's Guild, you can go buy one, or if you're Circle of Fortune, you can go run Axe Prophecies, and that's what I would recommend. I'd recommend going through your prophecies and not solely relying on your monoliths. If you are pledged to a faction, which I hope you are, go through your faction. I found my 3 LP Monument of Protection through the not the monoliths. Well, technically the monoliths, but through my faction. Yes, it's considered an axe. Even though we all know deep down inside it's a shield. Yeah, so Jesse, like, if you don't feel like your gameplay is a flat tire, then you got enough mana. If you cast, like, one spell and then you're just sitting there waiting for your mana to come back, yeah, you're too low mana. But if you're out here just blasting, having fun, running through monoliths, and you don't have to worry about mana, I don't think it's too low. Shred fire resistance. Get some, yeah, well, let's go with that. 48% of that mana cost gets refunded. Every 3 seconds. Okay, so I can't spam Meteor. That's fine. Wait, but that kind of conflicts with this. Where, oh, no, that lasts 6 seconds. Never mind. Plus 2 second cooldown. Oh, that's fine. So what are you guys up to today? What are you guys playing? I mean, Jesse, sounds like you're playing Rune Master. What about you, Mr. Jigsaw? What are you playing? Farming a lot of favor, yeah, aren't we all? Oh, I have to go back the way I came. Need a farm Monument of Protection as well because I'm building a Forge Knight. Oh, that sounds fun. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Mr. Jigsaw. No, I should really put out a build guide for the... I ran Shield Bash once. I put it together in the planner. It looked sound. I played it. It did damage. It was super tanky. I was bored because it wasn't very fast. But I could, like, from what talking to a few people, they're like, I don't care. Heard that one of the skills is uncapped. Smelter's Wrath. Oh, they fixed it. Yeah, Mr. Jigsaw, the one with the one with where you're doing more damage to enemies that were ignited or something like that. That one got fixed. It was uncapped. People were doing buku damage. Really? Oh no. It still looks like a lot of damage, but yeah, I get it. If you wanted to be doing like those 11 million crits against Aberoth, I think that's gone. 1 point here. We got the 5-point bonus. Yeah, and we're going to want 5 points here.
I will seek out the outcast queen, leader of the living rebels, and show her the Epoch. The rest will be up to you.
My skin looks sick. See, this is a combination, right? So this is actually the helm that quote unquote goes with the set. I think it looks okay. Right, but I personally like the moon one. But then like moon looks fine, don't get me wrong. This is like pure moon. Don't get me wrong, but I did kind of like the look of this with the gems and everything. I just liked this helmet better. And then it went with the back piece. This was a Twitch drop. Yeah, because me and my buddy made this bet that who can kill Abby the most at the end of next week will get treated new cosmetics. Oh, nice. Oh, right, Jesse, I missed your previous message. Okay, so my Roombo costs me 3 mana, but since it's all cold, hitting with cold runes grants 6 mana on hit. And another node makes it so 100% of the time hitting even a single enemy grants me 12 mana, so I'm gaining mana. Oh, so that's what's happening. You're generating a frick ton of mana with Room Bolt. So I guess I got decent mana regen from Room Bolt due to the explanation. Invocation with 3 runes is 45. Flame Rush is 18.5. Flame Ward is 15.5. Okay, so you can combo a few spells before you got to generate. That's fine. Sounds like you're making it work, Jesse.
Yes, I see. Stay safe.
Hey, what up, iFlip?
What do you want?
Can we add some more movement speed to this? Okay. Can we add some more cast speed? That's literally all I want. I want cast speed, okay? Get rid of that. We'll save that in case I want to break it down. What? Yeah, I'm going to need a different ring. You can put intelligence on rings, right? Oh, there it is. I'm not even gonna mess with that. I just like the crit chance. Another day trying to find a build to play. Gotcha. The Master Yi build that we were doing the past few days goes live tomorrow at 6 a.m. Oh, we got to take points here. You take less damage while hits while Flame Ward is active. Oh, that's huge. And then elemental damage, you can just reduce that. Actually, how much? Oh, okay. I'm going to go grab some more beverage. Be right back, chat. Chat. Evening lurk on the drive home. I appreciate it, Sylvan. You drive safe, and look forward to hearing from you. I'm going the wrong way.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Chad, is it just me or are these dogs new? I don't feel like I remember seeing these dogs. Does anybody recall seeing these dogs? Either I've just blasted through this part of the campaign, I don't pay attention to monoliths, I don't remember seeing these dogs. Yeah, the spiny ones. What is your stance on Warpath builds and the variations? Warpath could be fun. I cycle started as a Warpath build, but I had to give it up at... I don't know if they explode on death, but we killed them. Warpath's fun. I cycle started as a Void Knight Warpath enjoyer, and I had to drop it around 250 corruption in favor of Void Cleaver Racing Strike. Not that Warpath is bad, I just didn't have the gear for it. I didn't have the good gear. Wait, so we can make this homing, right? Yeah, okay, so if we put some points here, we can make it homing. Yeah, let's grab the fall speed and number. Yeah, let's grab that. We have the mana for it. Yeah, I'm not sure, Jesse. I don't recall if they were exploding. I don't recall seeing those dogs, though. Right, we have to go back to the ruined era. We gotta start here in the ruins of Welrin. You gonna make a black hole that throws just a massive number of rocks? That sounds cool. We can call it the Interstellar build. No, somebody told me that builds like that already existed and that they were called like Apocalypse or Doomsday or something. But yeah, I'll take Black Hole. Dinosaur PTSD? Dinosaur PTSD. That's good. The ice mage, fire and ice.
I cannot do that. Fools.
Honey, I'm home. Oh. I mean, since we're teleporting.
I cannot do that.
What do you want?
Gotta catch a plane bike. I'll see you soon. You take care, Steve. Safe travels.
I cannot do that.
Working on VK loot filter would probably be faster if I downloaded yours. Mine's all over the place. Because I was looking for all sorts of stuff. My VK loot filter was an all-encompassing. I would just keep changing it based off what kind of build I was looking for. Okay, let me see. Yeah, like I was looking for ivory rings with 6 tiers of intelligence. But here, you can have it. VK loot filter. Mateus, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Oh, whoops. I thought I made a copy of that. Hold up. I don't want to embed it. I want to share it. Oh, share. No. Tweet. There you go. There is my VK loot filter. Oh, wrong one. You're going to see some weird stuff in there, Maxim. You're like, why was he looking for that? Well, you know, I was gearing up for Warlock at one point on my Void Knight.
I cannot do that.
At least it's a good base. Yeah, you can see what I did there. Either take some tips or go, oh God.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
I wish to learn. Oh, shoot. Travel to where you were, good sir? Yes. I would like to travel to where I was. So what build are you going to be playing, iFlip? You just still looking, or have you narrowed it down? Well, heading out for the night. Have a good rest of the night and happy grinding. I appreciate you being here, Jesse. Thank you very much, man. You take care. I look forward to hearing more about your Rune Master.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Welcome, traveler.
Okay. Well, we could also throw mana on here, right? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix my loot filter to adjust for the idols.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Fools. Fools.
What bosses do I hate the most in monoliths? I enjoy fighting most of them except for Lagan, just because they break the fight up. And then if you're doing the Harbinger afterwards, it's such a small arena. That one's very annoying. And then I despise Elder Gaspar. I would say I also don't like fighting Herot. He's an annoying guy to fight because I like to play a lot of different kinds of hammer builds in his... and even just because I like to play Sentinel, I feel like Herot's not very Sentinel friendly. I need that homing soon, man. Because if you're playing melee against him, he can slow you, the pillars can get in your way, and you're trying to get up close to him to hit him. The ice beam has messed me up a number of times. The Harbinger's not too bad afterwards, but that one's kind of annoying because he like summons the ice storm that comes in. Spirits of Fire. Spirits of Fire can be kind of annoying if you're playing melee as well, because they're all casting fire spells at you, and when you kill one, it dies, and then it spawns like this aura of like just decay, and so you're just constantly taking damage. So if the other guy's sitting in it, well, you gotta run up to him and to do damage. Now you're sitting in the aura of decay. He's taking 0 damage because it's a friendly effect, and you're taking the damage while trying to kill him, who's still trying to cast damage at you. And then even if you kill all 3 of them and decide to fight the Harbinger afterwards, he summons an aura of decay all the time. It's like, geez. And then Elder Gaspar, I've never liked Elder Gaspar. I think he's super annoying. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You just blast them from a distance. A lot of their projectiles are kind of slow as well. So you can just sidestep it. Yeah, fire dudes are not that bad. Like, I fought them on Warlock, and I'm like, oh, this is how the fight actually feels good, you know? Oh, I thought we clicked on this. What? Taking unnecessary damage, so inefficient. What about the... I tried shield throw out. I wasn't like... Shield throw just... It felt really weird. Because the idea is you throw your shield and then you attack with something else for a while. But you can make it have no cooldown. But then the damage just gets absolutely cut down. Or you could play hammer throw and feel good about it. I think I got some changes. Like, I played shield throw smite at one point, and I was just like, why am I not playing hammer smite? Now just any sort of throwing smite just It's not it anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, I messed around with it. Wasn't the hugest fan. I like the idea. You're Captain America, right?
Fools! Fools!
Hey, instant fire res cap.
Hurry, you break enemies, I'll take that as a yes.
Signet to Alaric! Cha!
These robes are not meant for swimming. I'll be soaked for hours.
Alright. But he was like, yo, Hunt Showdown, anyone?
Good.
Never seen me use Rebuke? I've used Rebuke in unspec'd builds.
Please, go on without.
Being spec'd into Rebuke is kind of, it's like, sure, it's a very powerful defensive skill, but you can't do anything. So sometimes, like, it's cool, you can use Rebuke, tank a massive hit, then get back to what you're doing. A lot of the times you can do that while it's unspec'd. So you can have something where you're like an ability like, let's say, Smite is being procced off a different ability. It leaves you an open slot. So then I'll use like an unspec'd Rebuke if I need defensives. But what am I trying to say? It's like, okay, so like let's compare Rebuke to something like, let's say, Flame Ward. Flame Ward, I got defenses, I'm still fighting. Rebuke, it's like this. Yay, I got defenses, but I can't do anything. So you'll see me take like an unspec rebuke if I'm gonna be like fighting some bosses that can just like giga shred in one hit, and it's like a telegraphed hit like Orbis. I've used unspec rebukes in like something like Void Cleave or Racing Strike, where Void Cleave's already like my main like movement skill anyway. So instead of taking like an unspec movement skill like Lunge, I'll take an unspec rebuke, take a hit, have it going for a little while, and then get back to it. Specking into rebuke, I've done it once or twice. I've always been like, this sucks. I gave up a slot for this.
Fools. Fools.
Yeah, saw that one coming. Well, you know, it'd help if I spent some points. And then I can gain leech through here. Also help if I actually had like some physical and poison res. There's a couple that have like some in-game viability, but for the most part, yeah. I gotta remember, I got 16 potions, so I shouldn't be dying that easy. Should be like, yeah. Everyone says volatile reversal is mandatory. Is it though? I mean, here's the thing. Volatile reversal gives you a huge amount of extra damage and possible survivability. And I feel like Sentinel has been kind of balanced around it. So everything on Sentinel feels a little like all the damage on a lot of your skills feel kind of underwhelming until you use volatile reversal. I'm going to say it's pretty much mandatory, yeah.
Hey now. I've seen how you handle yourself. All you need to do is clear a path.
146 mana, let's go. Yes, I get it. They're all fools.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh, to the game? Oh. Huh. Everything like froze for a second. Honestly, I'm just gonna manage hide all rares.
3. Not that she told me to take the courage of removing the gas. I didn't expect this. But it's one step closer to giving her a piece of my mind.
I should also put some points in here. Yeah. We might not end up needing this. If we can get enough ward, we can take points out of this. In fact, I might take points out of this. We're going meteor. So, yeah. Get out the way, scrubs. Meteor boy coming on through.
This square, I wish I'd seen it. I can only imagine how she feels.
Really? Yeah, Jungle Queens, right? Well, it had a tier 7 experimental volatile zombie on it. Also, element cleanse. Come on, can we get to a town? Oh, that makes sense.
So close. A word of advice. Don't ask her about the diamond matrix. You'll regret it.
Yeah, Flame Rush is 5 points into, so 5 points here. Focus. I don't feel like I use focus too much. Let's give it a shot. In between echoes, yeah, there's been a few times where I'm like, oh man, I'm all out of potions, and then I just go in hoping to find one, and it fails. Not all the time, but sometimes. Oh, yeah. We want 3 points in dilation now.
Ah, yes. May I tear a smile upon you?
Okay. Let's create a new tab. Calhoun. Well, let's not make it gray. Let's make it green. Took me an hour and I was already back to the last Epoch. Don't blame you. I do like Diablo though. Are you making the Glacier Meteor Sword? Oh, hey, what up, Mark? Wasn't planning on it. I was just doing whatever. You're gonna be level 36, okay? I have like 3 LP versions of this though. There's a 3 LP, there's a 1 LP. Yeah, I'm just leveling, getting to empowereds, getting to monos, and then we'll figure it out from there. Game is more fun experimenting and then following whatever one else is doing most of the time, but Sometimes it's also nice to go autopilot. Yeah. Thing is, like, when I follow a build guide for like a class I'm not familiar with, I'll go autopilot and I'll just be like, they tell me point here, I take point, and I don't read anything just because the guy told me to take it. And then I'll get to a point where I'm like, okay, this build's cool, but all I did the entire time, instead of reading and seeing where that could combo, I just kind of followed, and then I get like the decision paralysis of, well, if I start to do my own thing, I'm going to undo the power level I'm getting right here, so I might as well stick it here, stick with this, but I'm kind of bored of this. I want to try something else. I'll just go back to Sentinel. Cool. I wish they can make melee classes easy like ranged ones. I feel there's an extra degree of difficulty with melee. It was nice to see you doing your melee classes. Oh, thank you, Mark. The build guide for the melee class that I was playing most recently goes live tomorrow. And I do agree with you. I feel like melee, like on its face, melee should be easier to get into than ranged, right? But that's the opposite. You have to spec more for melee. Then there's extra mechanics you generally have to deal with. There's very few instances where a boss or somebody is easier on melee than there is on ranged. Yeah, I feel like you gotta really spec for it. There are some exceptions with melee builds, though. I guess I'm speaking from experience on Sentinel. Like, what's your experience, Maxim? Yeah, let's respec some of these points. Oh, we can't respec here. Well, we can teleport to a place that has respecking. Oh, they want me to go back there. We're not ready for that yet. Saw a video of a guy doing the erasing strike build I want to do. He like kills Aberoth just as fast as Spark Charge. Okay. Sure, but how well spec'd was he for that build? Like how much did he have to grind for it? Was it budget, or was it like everything had to be really like a Spark Charge build killing him that fast? Requires very good setup. Well, I'm sure the Spark Charge Sorc also required a very good setup. So I don't want to minimize that, but I feel like to start getting good efficiency out of it, Sylvan, oh man. Yeah. Like, at what point does the erasing strike build become just as efficient as the Spark Charge Sword? But at this point, all I'm missing is the weapon. True. Sylvan. Home also. Oh, you heard us talk about Rebuke. Also, hope they remove Rebuke. Yeah. There's like, I feel like Sentinel's got like 2 skills, Rebuke and Volatile Reversal, that immediately are like huge. Like, oh, well, you got that. Like, it's hard to buff Sentinel when every time it's like, well, what happens if they use Volatile Reversal? That's why all the skills on Sentinel feel a little underwhelming until you use Volatile Reversal. And then it's like, oh, yeah, here's the good shit right here. And then, yeah, every time defenses on Sentinel get brought up, we get two reasons. Oh, well, they use a shield really well. Okay. Oh, they also have rebuke. Okay, so we're already pigeonholing the Sentinel even more. Right? Oh, they're really good with with shields. Well, there goes just about every Void Cleave build, except for, you know, anything that's using Aberos command. That goes out the window. That requires a two-handed weapon or axe. We already have confirmation on Volatile Reversal. We hope the one he's talking about on Friday's stream was Rebuke. I hope it gets changed, because that's another one. Like, oh, well, what happens if they use Rebuke? Rebuke is just so... Oh. Right. Everyone can use a shield. The Sentinel can use shields better, but here's the thing about shields. It's all or nothing defense. You get the damage reduction. You get the effectiveness if you block. Otherwise, you get the stats on the shield.
May a tear a smile upon you. Farewell.
And so, yes, Sentinels can hit 100% block chance. Rebuke is focus, yeah. Where you can move as it channels. Yeah, I mean, that's something. At least I can move around. I can understand if I can't attack. I'm like trying to maintain my shield, right? But just having to stand there doing that, at that point, Rebuke only becomes useful in situations where you're trying to tank a big mega hit. Oh yeah, let's...
Greetings.
Jow Marino, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Or was that Yow? Yow Marino. Oh God. It's happened here too, chat. Jeez. I thought that was just a kick thing. Oh my gosh. Yep. And you know what? I already timed him out. Thanks for the follow. Bye.
cannot do that.
All right, gotta go, bike. I'll go grab my spellblade now. Cheers. Catch you later, Mark. Thanks for stopping by. Entirely blank slate made yesterday. Yeah. Already been. His account's probably already been banned from too many Twitch channels. Box Chevy, thank you for the follow on Kick. You got your first 4 LP. Let's go. Yeah, it is, Maxim. It doesn't really do a whole lot by itself, but then you're like, man, I'm still alive. My first one was gaming telling me I betrayed my people, Palaris. What, were you playing something that wasn't Sentinel and then it's like, oh, really? Well, here's a 4 LP. Come back to Sent. Oh, you're on Beastmaster.
I cannot do that.
Second one was Kestrel, yeah. Pretty solid leveling uniques you got there, man. BRB, you gotta go find my delivered item. That's always fun. Yeah, I guess we'll take the increased crits chance. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take points at crackling precision.
That should do it.
What about the stats X damage taken as another type of damage? You ever use those? I used the Void one for a little while. Because I was trying to kill Aberoth, so I was looking for ways to take him down. And so what I was doing is I was converting all of the Void damage to physical. And when you convert all the Void damage to physical, since it's physical damage, you get the full benefit of your armor reduction against it. And since he was doing a lot of Void damage, I could convert that over. Ultimately, I went a different route. I needed better stats in that slot just to do enough damage. Yeah, but so it's kind of niche. It's good for bosses if you can have it set up properly. Because, you know, you already know about armor. You get the full benefit against physical, and then you get like 70% against other stuff. But if you can convert it to physical, you now get the full benefit of your armor reduction against it.
The logo, hopefully. I will see you soon.
Yeah, for sure, it can.
I cannot do that.
Why does he sound like Morgan Freeman? I cannot do that. Welcome back, Sylvan.
If it weren't for you, I'd still be in the dreadnought. Or worse, I'd be late.
Oh, excuse me. If I had 2 3 LP siphons of anguish, would I use them? Depends on the build, but yeah, potentially. Give you more chances to apply doom.
I cannot do that.
If you really needed the elemental resistance, they can help there. And then, you know, the leech. Extra movement speed. Siphon of Anguish is a great item. So yeah, I'd potentially use 2. Like, I don't know what happened to Orbis, man. The dude, like, in the first 2 weeks of the cycle, gave me 4 3 LP Siphons of Anguish. And then since then, he stopped. I'm a little bitter about that. I was getting used to it. No, it gives you more options. I'm not saying it's the most important for you. The most important role could be the leech. The build I was rocking recently was not using an Apathy's Maw, and I needed Doom for Shattered Chains to pop off, and the only source of Doom I could get was Siphon of Anguish. So a good roll on Siphon of Anguish was valuable. If melee definitely one of them, yeah. Yeah, because Apathy's Maw gives you a 100% chance to apply Doom. That's cool. But if you're doing something that's not using Apathy's Maw and you're trying to get that more melee modifier that you get from Doom and Shattered Chains, the only other way to get it, as far as I'm aware of, is Siphon of Anguish. Stymied Fate? See, I've never used those, so yeah. I guess you can rock those as well. Yeah, yeah. They just always seem kind of underwhelming. Like, great, I'm getting cooldown reduction on. I mean, I'm getting cooldown reduction on lunge. Awesome. Most of the time, if I'm doing that sort of build, I was trying to use Void Cleave, and Dark Stride is way better.
I cannot do that.
I, in the proper heart of the citadel, is beyond. There is
And when he fled, I saw him heading deeper into the mountains. When you find time, you could take a peek at his nest.
Yeah, the music's on Spotify. Here. Panda Beats. So what I did is I created a playlist with all the Panda Beats music and all the Stream Tunes music. That right there is just Panda Beats. That's new. Because I've shared the Stream Tunes around before. If you want the playlist I'm using, which is just a combination of the Stream Tunes and Panda Beats, here you go. I could see it working for shift spamming bow build, but they are so rare at 3LP, much less 4. Right. I think I've only ever found like a couple stymied fates at 1 LP. I mean, there's now the Nemesis system, so. Right, exactly.
I cannot do that. close.
Oh, jeez.
You killed him. If we pull this off, maybe I can give us some good news for once, eh?
Right, right. I feel you. Being a Sentinel enjoyer, Warlock felt like cheating playing it after one day. I know, right? Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut her down for tonight. I'm planning on being live tomorrow, but I go back to work for the first time in like 3 weeks tomorrow, so I might be too tired. If that's the case, I'll let you guys know in the Discord. But otherwise, hopefully I will see you guys again tomorrow. If you're over here on Twitch, we're gonna go ahead and raid the Curse BG. So anyway, thank you for rocking with me today, guys. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Twitch. I appreciate it. Anyway, you guys take care. Cheers. All right, YouTube, man, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the likes. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you guys again tomorrow or at the very least Tuesday. So anyway, you guys take care. You have yourselves a good night. I'll miss you. Catch you later, Maxim.